he's having a great season. I'm not trying to diminish Rafinha, but he's just not performing at the same level as Mo. And even in the league, he goes 3 games without a goal to begin the season. Then he's a 4-game run without a goal. Then there's another 4-game run without a goal. Whereas with Mo, it's incredibly consistent. Like absolutely mind-blowing consistency. He's now passed Cristiano for goal contributions in his age 32 season. And he's still got at least 11 games left. 9 in the league, the cup final, and tomorrow night against PSG. At least 11 games left. He's got 54 goal contributions this year. And he might have 16 games left. And Mo being Mo, he'll want to play in all of them. Like, he's going to play every European Cup game we have and the Cup final. Maybe he gets a league game off once the title's wrapped. Or 2 games off, maybe, once the title's wrapped. But he won't take them off if he doesn't have those goal contribution records. If he hasn't passed Shearer and Cole. If he doesn't get to the 20 assists, which I definitely think he'll want. I think he's going to want that 30-20 season. And I don't see him being willing to sit out a game until he gets there. And you look at him in the league this year, he's never gone more than 2 games without a goal. He didn't score against Forest or Brentford. And he didn't score against Forest or Bournemouth earlier in the season. They're his 2 longest runs without a goal. And the Forest-Brentford back-to-back is also the only 2-game spell in the league where he hasn't had a goal contribution. Because while he didn't score against Forest in the first game of the season and didn't score against Bournemouth in the following game, he did get an assist against Bournemouth. Like, it's ridiculous what the fella's doing. Absolutely ridiculous. And even in the European Cup, like, he doesn't get a goal or assist against Milan. He gets a goal and assist against Bologna, an assist against Leipzig, 2 assists against Leverkusen, doesn't score or assist against Real. So that's a 3-game run without a goal. But he still gets 3 assists. And then obviously he scores against Girona, scores against Lille, doesn't play against PSV, and doesn't score or assist against Paris Saint-Germain. Hopefully rectifies that tomorrow night and slams in a goal, maybe gets an assist as well, and we can win the tie comfortably. But like, these numbers are just phenomenal. This form, this consistency is unbelievable. There's nothing streaky about it. Like, it's game after game after game. He's had a run of 7 games in a row where he scored in every game. He actually scored 9 goals in those 7 games and had 4 assists. Then he took a game off from scoring but got an assist. Then he had a run of 5 goals in 4 games with 4 assists. Then he has his one little blip, the Forest Brentford. And then he puts together a run where he scores in 6 straight games, 7 goals in those 6 games with 3 assists. There's nothing streaky about it at all. It's just consistent brilliance over and over and over and over again. All season long. And it's funny because in late December, obviously, a lot of the British journalists were talking about how Cole Palmer was their player of the year for the calendar year of 2024. Now, Mo didn't really have a case to be considered for that because he had a poor back half of last season because he went to AFCON, got hurt, came back, got hurt again. And then when he came back, he wasn't playing very well to the run into the season, the end of the season. But Van Dijk was unbelievable through 2024. However, there's a Jonathan Norcroft tweet that lives in my head from the 22nd of December, where he said Cole Palmer was his player of the year for 2024, and it wasn't close. It wasn't close. Cole Palmer has played 13 games since then. He's scored 3 goals. Chelsea have failed to win all 3 games in which he's scored. He has 0 assists. And at the weekend, he missed the first penalty of his career in an actual game. Since the 22nd of December, which is, by the way, that's the day we beat Spurs 6-3, and Mo had 2 goals and 2 assists. But since then, Mo has 12 goals just in the league and 6 assists just in the league. 13-7 if we include the EFL Cup. 14-7 if we include the Champions League. Now, Mo's played, admittedly, a couple more games than Palmer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Mo's played 4 more games than Cole Palmer since then, and has 11 goals and 7 assists more than him, and 1 penalty miss less. And people still want to pretend that it's close. Like, what Mo is putting up this season are career stats. Career stats for some players. And he's making it look normal at age 32. He's a different breed of human being. We do have some good news ahead of tomorrow night's game. Cody Gakpo is back in training. So fingers crossed he's good to go for at least a run off the bench. PSG talking quite a lot. Talking quite a lot ahead of this game. You would think that they were coming into the tie ahead. They've got a lot of arrogance about them. They're saying they've got nothing to lose. That's not the truth of it at all, though. Like, you've got a lot to lose. That squad was put together at enormous expense. The whole club exists to win the European Cup. The reason you continually hire and overpay managers is to win the European Cup. Everything about your club is predicated towards winning the European Cup. Same as City were, until they finally did it. Big news, obviously, today is that we have announced our new kit deal with Adidas, and that will come into effect on August the 1st, which is a little bit strange because we're going to end up wearing Nike kits in preseason. Now, everybody's known for months that we were moving to Adidas. It's odd that it's starting on August 1st rather than on July 1st, but it is what it is. So the current deal with Nike pays us $30 million a year plus a percentage of sales. Now, last year, that meant we earned $120 million from our kit deal. This deal with Adidas is going to pay us $60 million a year, but it's going to have similar revenue sharing. So, in all likelihood, it's going to mean about a $30 million a year bump on that. So we could be earning about 150 million a year. So what we're doing is we're taking less money up front, less of the guarantee, and a higher end of the sales. A club like United, for example, they earn 90 million, but they get a very, very tiny fraction of the sales, because for them to actually make any money off the jersey sales or the kit, the training gear, or whatever it may be, they have to sell huge volume to cover to cover the 90 million. We don't have a deal like that. Our deal's structured very, very different. We're very much backing ourselves with this deal, whereas United locked in the guarantee. I'm delighted to have Adidas back, personally. This will be the third time that they'll have made our kits. They did it from 1985 to 1996. Formative years for me. They did it from 06 to 2012, which was a tough spell for the club. But we had some very cool kits. And we had a really good team for a couple of years in that spell as well. But obviously we had horrendous ownership, and we had a lot of infighting, both within the club and within the fan base, none of which is ideal, none of which is what you would want.
Alright, the Reds, it's Jack here, and that was a clip from one of Anfield Index's audio podcasts. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you do like, share and subscribe to keep up to date on all things LFC. We record around 100 audio podcasts every month, with our shows featuring match-going fans, top journalists, professional analysts and even Liverpool legends along the way, with the great Dane himself, Jan Molby, joining us every single week. If you want to listen to all our podcasts for free, head over to anfieldindex.com/podcasts. Our audio shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Anfield Index. Or if you prefer to listen to all our podcasts in full and without any ads, why not head over to AI Pro today to check it out now at anfieldindexpro.com. If you want to get involved in the great growing community of Liverpool fans, check out the Anfield Index Discord. The link is in the description. Do get involved with that, from Reds around every corner of the globe. For now, Reds, hope you enjoyed this video.